Guys, Josh here today with OBF and coming at you with another video blog or video log. Basically, I want to bring your attention to another blog over on the OBF website. This week, it's all about a topic that's near and dear to me and a lot of coaches that I know, and that's PeriWorkout nutrition. So your nutrition that surrounds your training. Okay, so this is pre, during, after, not just the immediate time frame, but the hours that spread out around it. Okay, so there are different phases to your nutritional age or graduation or level, or how advanced you are in your needs and what you should be focusing on when you implement your nutritional protocol or your diet. Okay, so perfecting your peri-workout nutrition, which is what the blog is actually called this week over on the OBF website, optimalbodyfitness.com, is a next step, okay, for those who have already mastered their building blocks and those big rocks of their nutrition plans already. Okay, so they're already hitting all their meals, they're hitting their fiber intake, their water intake, they're hitting their macros, their meal timing is great. Okay, now peri-workout nutrition takes that to another level. So what it does is it focuses your day around optimizing what you're eating around your workout or workouts if you're working out twice. Okay, and peri-workout nutrition becomes even more important if you are somebody like myself or a lot of different athletes or coaches or even clients that I have that do end up training twice per day in short phases. Okay, so what do you need to know? Well, really, this blog is again a blueprint. This is the theme with OBF. They kind of put together a nice basic blueprint for you so that you can go in, read it, take actionable steps, and implement it for yourself. So I would call this step one, okay, in your journey to optimizing your peri-workout nutrition protocols. What I mean by that is this topic can be so complex, okay, but it doesn't need to be until you reach a certain level. So certain people might only need water and branched chain amino acids. Okay, so branched chain amino acids aren't really shown to have any great effect on muscle anabolism or muscle growth and stuff like that, but it can have an anti-fatigue effect which could allow you to train longer. Okay, it prevents tryptophan from crossing the blood-brain barrier, okay, which can prevent the onset of fatigue while you're training, especially during long sessions. So BCAAs always have a place, and that's pretty much the basic first ingredient, okay, that most coaches will implement in a peri-workout nutrition protocol during your session. Okay, so I'm talking about while you're actually training. Now, beyond that, we have things like different amino acids, okay, like alanine and glycine and glutamine and a whole bunch of different stuff that you can build to make this massive cellular hydrating cocktail, okay, and an endurance boosting cocktail. Now this will always depend on what your goal actually is during the session. So if you're training for pure strength, okay, your peri-workout nutrition protocol is going to be entirely different to somebody who is going for the biggest pump possible, trying to get as much volume in as possible, trying to create muscular damage, cellular swelling, metabolic upset, okay, in terms of hypertrophy. That's completely different to somebody who's going after just raw strength, okay? You want a different cellular environment while you're training for that, okay? And so you supplement accordingly. Now, the blog goes a little bit into that, into the intra-workout nutrition section, okay? But the bottom line is most of you can keep this very basic and get maximal results. Okay, you don't have to have an extremely complicated intra-workout nutrition protocol in order to get those results. But it's kind of nice to know when to implement things like carbs during training or no carbs during training, or what to eat around that. Okay, so that's step two here, is what do you eat around your session. So your pre-workout meal and your post-workout meal, as you know, are extremely important. Now, where a misconception lies is your post-workout meal has to start immediately after you finish that session. This isn't true, okay? Now, nutrient timing itself, okay, and the timing of your meals does matter, okay? So protein timing around training does matter, but it matters more for people who are very well trained, okay, or people who have been training for a long time, okay? Now, the science proves this. We can cite those for you below this video. But basically the more that you've been training, the longer that you've been training, okay, the more important it is to get this right. Now, you might as well get this right in the onset, okay, especially when you're just beginning, and have that optimized for you the entire way and just tweak and change it depending on your needs, okay? So, now, your pre-workout meal. Most people think that the post-workout meals, there's like, oh, they just focus on that, right? They don't really focus on what they eat before workout. It's like, oh yeah, I'll eat a little something, give me some energy and whatever, and then I'll train, and then boom, I gotta slam my protein shake afterwards, and like slam a meal afterwards, and that's really, like, that's the most important part of their day, right? Don't get me wrong, it is important, but your pre-workout meal, okay, sets up your body's environment for that training session. And if you eat something that's really going to mess up your performance during that session, that's not a good time, and that is going to prevent you from getting results. Okay, so this blog will go into whether or not you should have carbs pre-training or focus on, you know, more protein and stuff like that. Now, I will say this, keep in mind, now in the blog it says, you know, some people run better off fats and protein before they train. Some people run off better of protein and carbs before training, and some people, you know, just protein. Regardless of this, I would recommend, okay, within those 2 hours before you're training, keep your fat intake very low or moderate, okay, because you don't actually want that digestion happening while you're training. A little bit of fat though, okay, so I'm talking about, you know, 5 to 15 grams is okay to slow blood sugar release and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. But when you're having fast pre-workout, don't go overboard, because that'll actually prevent you from having the best session possible. Okay? Now, just like your pre-workout nutrition, your post-workout nutrition is important. Okay, and this is what will set you up for that next session, the pre and post and during workout nutrition. But it is a myth that you always have to have carbs after you train. Okay. So again, this little blog here, okay, is Pandora's box. This is the very, very beginning, and I'll be writing more advanced blogs on specific situations and what to do when, for what reason, etc., because you can really, really, really play around with nutrient timing in this way, and sometimes it's actually far better, okay, to stay carbless post-workout, at least for a little while. Because what kind of environment is your body in when you finish training, right? You are a fat destroying machine, okay? Now, insulin is not the devil, okay? Insulin it is false to believe that insulin is a bad thing, or it is the cause of you know, fat gain and stuff like that. And obviously it has a role because it's a transporter hormone, but protein spikes insulin extremely high anyways, especially whey protein. So it's the blood glucose levels that we really, really want to control, and we can control your body's environment in that way. Okay, so again, this is a very, very big subject, and the guys over at OBF, OptimalBodyFitness.com, have done a great job at distilling this into very, very simple terms for you, so that you can say, okay, so this is where I am, and this is where I want to be. So this is my situation. Now, what do I have to do personally, okay, in order to optimize my pre-workout, my during workout, and my post-workout nutrition to take my results to the next level? That's what this is about. This isn't about worrying about small, minute details and stuff like that. This is about, okay, what's the next step? How can I get more results out of what I'm already doing? Okay? And this becomes progressively more important the more serious you become about your training, and the more results you get, and the leaner you get, etc., etc. Okay? So, again, big complex subject. This blog makes it less complex. So go over and check it out, okay? Let us know what you think. If you have any questions, you can post it below this video if you're watching it on YouTube or Facebook, or if you're finding us on the blog, then the link to the actual blog will be below this video as well. Okay, so I hope you guys all have a great day. Again, check out the blog, let us know what you think, and there's going to be follow-ups on this for more advanced concepts once you guys really master these basics. Okay? Awesome. So you guys have a great hump day, and I will see you in the next video.